The Lost Princess of Eldora. The wind howled through the dark forest as a young woman stumbled through the tangled underbrush. Her cloak, once a deep royal blue, was tattered and covered in dirt. She had no memory of how she had come to be in this place, only a name whispered in her dreams, Elara. Far beyond the forest, the kingdom of Eldora mourned its lost princess. 10 years ago, on the eve of her 5th birthday, Princess Elara had vanished from the palace without a trace. The king and queen had searched endlessly, but hope had faded with time. Elara did not know she was a princess. She had been raised by a kind old healer named Mareth in a small village at the edge of the kingdom. But for as long as she could remember, she had felt out of place, haunted by flashes of a life she did not understand. A grand castle, a golden crown, a lullaby sung by a woman with emerald green eyes. One fateful night, Mareth, on her deathbed, grasped Elara's hand. "Child, you were meant for something greater," she whispered. "Go to the capital, find the silver crest." Then, with a final breath, she was gone. Now, after weeks of travel, Elara stood at the gates of Eldora. The city was as magnificent as the dreams in her mind, tall spires, banners of gold and blue. She pushed forward through the bustling streets, her heart pounding. At the palace gates, her gaze locked onto a grand tapestry hanging above the entrance. It bore a silver crest, a phoenix rising from a crown. The sight sent a shiver through her. A voice called out, "Who are you?" A guard approached, suspicion in his eyes. I do not know," Elara admitted, though deep down, something told her she did. "But I think I belong here." The guard hesitated, then escorted her inside. The moment the queen laid eyes on her, she gasped, her emerald green eyes filling with tears. Elara. At the name, a flood of memories crashed over her, warm arms lifting her, a crown too big for her tiny head, the scent of lavender in the royal gardens. She was the lost princess. The kingdom rejoiced that day, for their heir had returned. And though Elara had been lost for many years, she had finally found her way home.